Okay, good afternoon, my dear friends. We'll start the lesson. Today we are going to discuss gene cloning. For example, this is the only gene available that is in our hand. For example, this is the gene. Only one gene is available, one copy only. So this is a desirable gene. And we need, for example, 1,000 copies or 1 lakh copy. For example, here, 1,000 copies we need. So to produce 1,000 copies, we have to clone it. What is clone? What is clone? Genetically homogeneous population produced from single starter. For example, this is one gene having certain sequence. We have to produce same copies of that one. So what are the methods? One is with the help of a vector, gene cloning by vector. Gene cloning by vector. Vector mediated gene cloning. So what are the vectors available? According to our textbook, two examples given. One, plasmid given. Next one is a bacteriophage. DNA. Next, cosmid also. Cosmid is nothing but plasmid with host site of a bacteriophage. Host site, cohesive site. Okay, right? So if we select a plasmid as a vector for gene cloning, in the textbook given one, we have to select a vector with a high copy number. The copy number we have to discuss. Rest of the thing you can understand what is copy number. So here we have to select a vector whose copy number is highest in the bacterial cell or bacteriophage or some other organism we selected. Okay. For example, here I'm taking plasmid. So we have to select a plasmid with select a plasmid whose copy number is highest. Plasmid with the highest copy number. Okay, so what is highest copy number? For example, this is a bacterial cell and it is able to maintain only one copy, only one copy. Second one, second bacterial cell, 2 copies. Okay, third bacterial cell, 1, 2, 3, 4 copies. Next one, 1,000 copies. 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 1,000. Many copies. So here copy number is 1 known. Here copy number 2 known. Here copy number 4 known. Copy number many I am taking. Okay, so after completion of binary fission, generally 2 daughter cells are produced. Each daughter cell with here in this case 1 plasmid, 1 plasmid only. And in this case, after completion of binary fission, per daughter cell, how many copies? 2 copies only. And out of a third one, is also 2 bacterial cells, each with copy number 1, 2, 3, 4. Here also take 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But here, after completion of a binary fission, what about the number of copies? Many copies. Here many, here many. So out of all these bacterial cells, we have to select the last bacterial cell. Reason that is with the highest copy number. Okay, right? So simply ligate desirable gene with the plasmid of a last bacterial cell and subject it for a binary fission. We will get thousands of copies. Okay, right? So that is about vector mediated gene cloning. And what about PCR mediated gene cloning? So this one is a natural gene cloning mechanism. And second one, PCR technique is artificial in vitro synthesis of DNA. So second method, gene cloning by PCR. Polymerase chain reaction. Okay, so PCR is not only for cloning of desirable genes. We are using PCR in the diagnosis of a number of diseases also. Okay, but here we are using PCR for gene cloning. Okay, right? So what are the requirements for gene cloning? Requirements. First one, thermocycler. Thermocycler. A computerized cloning equipment. Computerized mission. Computerized gene cloning mission. And second one, DNA with desirable gene. And third one, DNA dependent DNA polymerase. So here we are using TAQ. DNA polymerase coming from Dermis aquaticus bacterium. That enzyme is able to withstand high temperature. So it is a thermocycler. Okay. At high degree, high temperature, both the DNA strands are separate from each other. So high temperature must be maintained in the thermocycler. Okay. So at the time of DNA replication, opening of both the DNA strands is mandatory or not? So to open both the DNA strands, we have to remove hydrogen bonds present between complementary nucleotides. So for that one, we have to maintain high temperature. Okay. So we have to select an enzyme that is a DNA dependent DNA polymerase, which is able to cause catalysis of DNA replication at high temperature. Reason, most of the enzymes are thermolabile. So, but this enzyme is thermostatic. So this enzyme is a thermostatic. Thermostatic enzyme. Next, fourth one, very, very important one, DNA primers. DNA primers. How many? Two sets of DNA primers. Two sets of DNA primers. According to textbook, given one is oligonucleotide primers. So here oligonucleotide primer means a small stretch of polymer. Okay, so it is polymer only, single stranded DNA fragment with 10 to 20 nucleotides, less number of nucleotides. Okay, less number of nucleotides. Hence the name oligonucleotide primers. So these primers are artificially produced, synthetic primers. Okay, synthetic primers. 1 minute, hang on. Synthetic primers. Okay, right? Right, good. Is it clear? Now, what about the mechanism? Okay, now what about our PCR mechanism? How it works? Now I'm arranging the board, this part, this side. Tomorrow we will discuss photosynthesis. Don't worry, I will teach you maximum part of photosynthesis. Okay. Okay, so now what about 1 minute, hang on. Okay. So now what about a PCR mechanism? Polymerase chain reaction. If it is vector mediated, the DNA must be subjected to restriction endonuclease activity. Their cutting is mandated. Fragmentation of DNA is mandatory. But here, if it is PCR, there will be no involvement of restriction endonucleases. Without cutting the DNA molecule, we can produce a number of copies of desired length of gene present in that DNA molecule. Unlike a vector mediated one. If it is vector mediated gene cloning, we have to cut the genetic material into a number of fragments. Here, fragmentation is not required. Okay, but in that case, DNA must be digested into a number of fragments. But here, just introduce the entire DNA molecule into PCR and replicate a particular desired length of the gene without cutting the DNA molecule. Okay, right? For example, this is a DNA molecule. Five, three, three, five. Whatever the type of nucleotides, you can prepare a sequence. Okay, so this is a dsDNA molecule, double stranded DNA molecule. Okay, so here desirable gene is present. This is a desired length of the gene. For example, this is a DNA of human beings, for example only. A number of genes are present along the length of the DNA. Out of all these genes, we need a gene that codes for insulin. For example, that gene is located here. So this is the gene, desired length of the gene. Desired length of that gene. For example, the length of this one is 100 angstroms. Okay, and overall length of the DNA molecule is, for example, 5,000 angstroms. Overall length of the DNA, 5,000 angstroms. And what we need out of this DNA molecule, we need a number of copies of this gene only 100 angstroms, only 100 angstroms. Okay, so that is the main objective of utilization of a PCR technique. Okay, so now this DNA is subjected to first step, that is denaturation. Denaturation. Denaturation is separation of both the DNA strands. So this one is a heating step. Temperature is more than 90 or 100 degrees. If the DNA is subjected to high temperature, hydrogen bonds are removed. So hydrogen bonds removed means complementarity disturbed. So all base pairs are depaired. Okay, so breaking of complementarity. Complementarity disturbed. Now both the DNA strands are separated from each other. So step 1 completed. 5, 3, 5, 3. So the desired length of gene is insulin, for example, present here. How much? Its length is 100 angstroms. Okay, right? Next step. Second one is annealing. Annealing means attachment of primer. Oligonucleotide primers, primer attachment. attachment of primer. So what is the primer here? The primer is oligonucleotide primer. Oligonucleotide primer. Okay, what are they? Artificially produced primers. How many sets we need? How many? 2 sets. Okay. Wait. Right. So 2 sets of oligonucleotide primers. Attachment of primer. So come here. Separated DNA strands. 5, 3, 3, 5. So this is the desired length of gene of our interest. Okay. So here both the DNA strands are acting as templates. Both are templates. Both are templates. Okay. So attachment of primer. And what about the polarity of a template? Polymerization of a template is 3 to 5, is able to produce new strand in 5 to 3 direction. So now what about the attachment and orientation of primer is very, very important. So here primer is attached. That is a primer. So primer attachment of primer. So what about the orientation of primer? 5 to 3. Primer attached. And establishment of hydrogen bonds between concerned complementary nucleotides. So template polarity is 3 to 5. And polarity of attachment of primary is 5 to 3. Remember that one. That is very, very important. Anti-parallel not. Follow same rule. Anti-parallel rule. Okay. And second primer. Here 5, 3. Okay. So that is called as a primer attachment, annealing attachment. Okay, right? Next, extension or polymerization. Third one is primer extension. So here enzyme required is tag polymerase, DNA dependent DNA polymerase. Now polymerization begins. So after 30 cycles, according to your textbook, 1 billion copies are produced. Okay, all those copies are gene 1, gene 2 at the end, only 2 genes given in your textbook. So this 1, 5 to 3, 3 to 5, 3 to 5, 5 to 3. Okay. Desired gene 1, 2, and up to 1 billion copies. And length of each one is 100 angstroms only. Okay, so that is about the role of PCR in gene cloning. So it is in vitro synthesis of gene or not? In vitro copying of gene. In vitro copying of gene, not synthesis, sorry. In vitro copying of desirable gene. Okay, so if PCR is used in gene cloning, we need not to use restriction endonuclease. They are not required. Cutting of DNA is not required. Okay, we can produce a number of copies of concerned gene without subjecting that DNA to enzymatic scissoring. Okay, right? So that is about a polymerase chain reaction. Is it clear? Okay. Next. After completion of biotechnology, definitely I will teach you photosynthesis. Don't worry. I think most of the students are perfect in biotechnology. Next one, last one out of biotechnology, that is transformation, mechanism of transformation. Introduction of desirable gene with or without vector into competent host. So a transformation is nothing but introduction of desirable gene into competent host. Here competent host means host which is able to accept our gene of interest or a desirable gene, foreign gene, or aligned piece of a DNA molecule. Okay, right? So actually, transformation is one of the three sexual reproductive methods present in bacteria. Okay, right? So what are the methods? Transformation methods. First one is vector mediated gene transfer. Vector mediated gene transfer means with the help of vector. So it is a indirect method. Indirect means with the help of vector. Direct means without vector. Okay, so vector mediated method. So best vector is in the case of plants, Ti plasmid of Agrobacterium tumefaciens. Okay, right? And in the case of bacteria, also vector mediated. Okay, so first example, I'm taking bacteria. Transformation. In the case of bacteria. Okay, so first step. Step one, bacterial cells are treated with a divalent calcium. So what is the role of a divalent calcium? So here calcium is able to make cell wall permeable for DNA molecule. DNA is a hydrophilic molecule. For hydrophilic molecules, there will be no entry through the bacterial cell wall and plasma membrane also. Okay, right? So what about the role of calcium? Calcium is able to pour the cell wall. Pouring the cell wall means holes. Cell wall. For example, this is a bacterial cell wall, and this one is plasma membrane. So once it is treated with calcium, the plasmid recombinant vector will enter into the bacterial cell up to plasma membrane here only, up to here only, through the cell wall. First barrier is cell wall. Second barrier is plasma membrane. So here, first barrier is diluted. We got permission from the cell wall because of calcium treatment. So Ca2 plus is able to drill the, simply I'm telling, drill the cell wall, able to put hole. Okay, so now the plasmid recombinant vector is in between cell wall and the plasma membrane. Okay, so second restriction is plasma membrane. Now, second treatment, here it is. Now, this bacterial cell is transferred on to ice, heat shock, 42 degrees temperature, and go back to ice. Okay, so once it is treated with ice, heat, ice, so what about the vector entered into bacterial cell? So this is a vector mediated gene cloning. Okay, right? So in your textbook, disarmed vectors, the given heading is vectors generally used in transgenics of plants and animals. In the case of plants, disarmed vector of Agrobacterium tumefaciens. Disarmed vector, that is a Ti plasmid, tumor inducing plasmid. So isolate a Ti plasmid and remove the harmful part, Ti gene, which is able to cause a tumor or cancer in the case of most of the dicots. And ligate or insert a desirable gene in the area from where we remove that harmful part and insert that one into concerned host. In the case of animals, retroviruses, remove the harmful gene and insert the desirable gene. Okay. Next. Second one, direct method without vector. So given examples, one, micro injection method, that is for animals. Micro injection method for animals. For example, this is a micro pipette. It is a pipette. Micropipette. So inject that desirable gene directly into nucleus. The nucleus. Okay, so directly inject into nucleus. Injected into nucleus. So that is a direct method. Next, second example, gene gun method. Biolistic method. or microprojectile bombardment technique suitable for plants. Okay, so in this case, a ballistic gun. This is a gun. And this is a bullet. Okay, so here bullet is with what type of metal? Either gold or tungsten, and coated with a desirable gene. So fired into plant. Okay, next. Third one, electrophoration. With the help of electricity, we can inject desirable gene into concerned organism. Okay, so all these are the transformation mechanisms or methods. Okay, is it clear? Any objection? Is it clear? 1 minute, hang on. Okay, I think that is enough for biotechnology. Now I am moving on to photosynthesis. Okay. Now I'm erasing the board. Okay, anyhow, today enough, I think. Okay, and I will take a lot of time to teach photosynthesis. Even though the photosynthesis is part of this week's syllabus, don't worry about completion. You read it, and gradually I will complete photosynthesis. Tomorrow I will start photosynthesis. Okay, tomorrow, Sunday also I'll take the class. Sunday, Monday, 3-4 days I will teach photosynthesis because most of the students are asking photosynthesis. Okay, is it clear? Praveen Kumar, biotechnology ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయమ్మా?
No, sir.
Okay. Photosynthesis maximum teach చేయనా maximum part photosynthesis.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Maharaj. Jai Maharaj.
Sir.
Biotechnology ఇంకేమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయా? Okay. Photosynthesis teach చేస్తా maximum part. Next Varaprasad. Varaprasad, unmute and speak to me. Okay. Manoj.
No, sir, no doubt.
Biotechnology. Okay. Photosynthesis. Okay, good. We will start photosynthesis. Singpal.
Sir, no.
So any doubt in biotechnology?
No, sir. If I have, I ask you, sir.
Okay, okay, good, good.